The Eternal Curse of Voodoo. In a remote Haitian village shrouded in dense jungles, there lived a woman named Marielle, known as a practitioner of the ancient and feared art of voodoo. Her small, candlelit hut was a sanctuary of bones, talismans, and preserved animal parts. Villagers kept their distance, whispering stories of curses and unnatural events tied to her name. One evening, a desperate man arrived at her doorstep. His crops had failed, and his family was starving. Marielle agreed to help but demanded a lock of his daughter's hair as payment. He reluctantly obliged, unknowingly sealing his fate. That night, the village erupted in chaos. The man's daughter began to scream uncontrollably, her body contorting in inhuman ways. Her eyes turned white, and her voice deepened, speaking in tongues no one understood. The villagers, overcome with fear, confronted Marielle, accusing her of summoning dark forces. She only laughed, a guttural sound that sent chills down their spines. That night, storms ravaged the village, but there was no rain, only howling winds and the constant hum of Marielle's incantations. The villagers' worst fears came true when they discovered children missing, their beds empty but their rooms filled with strange markings. The river that ran through the village turned black, carrying the faint smell of decay. At the center of it all, Marielle seemed to thrive, her power growing as the villagers' despair deepened. A small group decided to end the terror, breaking into her hut one night. Inside, they found horrifying sights: dolls with pins jabbed into them, jars containing what appeared to be human teeth, and a massive effigy constructed from human bones. Marielle was waiting for them, her eyes glowing in the dark. She cursed them in a voice that shook the ground. The confrontation ended in blood and fire. The villagers burned her hut with her inside, believing they had defeated her. But as the flames consumed the structure, a chilling scream echoed through the village, followed by a whisper that seemed to emanate from everywhere: "You cannot kill what is already eternal." The hauntings continued, and Marielle's name was whispered in fear for generations, her spirit seeking vengeance. For more spine-chilling tales, subscribe, like, and share, if you dare.